Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Set Free from the Trap Ministry. I am on here to share about pride. Pride in the hearts of men and women in this generation. This is the introduction to this message. Pride will have you doing some wrong things. When you got pride up in your heart, you'll treat people real mean. You'll do mean things to people. Pride inside of the heart. Pride in the hearts of men and women in this generation. This is a prideful generation that we live in. Pride in the hearts of men and women. Proverbs 11:2. When your heart is full of pride and you full of yourself, you will treat people mean. You won't even say hello to people. So that's what I'm on here to share about pride. Pride in the hearts of men and women. What does the Bible say about a prideful man or a prideful woman? This is the introduction, so you can know what's being shared, okay? But we live in a prideful generation. Pride will have you doing some stuff. Have you being mean to people? Pride. So this message is about pride in the heart. Pride in the hearts of men and women in this generation. And I'm starting off in Proverbs 11:2. When pride comes bubbling up with arrogant attitude, self-importance, then comes dishonor and shame. But with with the humble teaching who have been cherished by trials and who have learned to walk humble with God, there is wisdom and sound mind. So see, when you let Jesus Christ humble you, you get God's wisdom and a sound mind. But in our world today, pride. Pride is bubbling up in people's heart. Pride. You know, it says when pride is bubbling up with an arrogant attitude and self-importance, that then comes dishonor and shame. That's what pride do to you. We live in a prideful world. We have prideful men and prideful women. It's women in this world that's full of pride, and it's men that's full of pride. Worry is based in pride. Pride, pride is the number one sin. That's the number one sin in this world. Pride. People's hearts are full of pride. Full of pride. And pride is not good. Pride is not good. To have pride in your heart. When you say, this is my life, I'm going to do what I want to do. That's pride. The Bible talks a lot about a prideful heart. So when pride comes bubbling up in your heart, it's arrogant attitude and self-importance. Then comes from dishonor and shame. But with the humble come teaching who have been cherished by the trials, who learn to walk humbly with God. There is wisdom and sound mind. So I need Jesus Christ to help me every day. I need Jesus Christ to humble me. In the church, we need God to humble us every day. Because the Bible says in James 4:7 that God opposes the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. Grace is a gift from God. But whoa. Pride is no good. It's no good. And everybody struggles with that. Everybody struggles with pride. The world is full of pride. Even in the church, if we're not careful. That's why we got to ask God, humble me, Jesus. But we don't live in a world where people want to let God humble them. That's what makes somebody look mean and be mean to somebody. Because they're full of themselves. They following themselves. They stuck on themselves. Their heart is full of pride. Their heart is full of pride. And pride is something else that pride does. It's some more stuff that pride does, okay? It says, let me see my Bible, sure what pride does. Okay. Okay. What does disgrace mean? Disgrace is a loss of reputation, results of dishonor, action dishonor, letting harming others. So disgrace, that's what pride does. Pride brings disgrace. Pride brings disgrace. The world is full of pride. It's disgrace. It says, when pride comes, then comes disgrace. Disgrace is a loss of reputation, a loss of results of dishonorable actions, and left then armor in disgrace. So that's what disgrace means. But pride, man, wow. Okay, let's put it up again. What does disgrace mean?
Here's the definition of disgrace. Loss of respect is the result of a dishonorable action.
Yeah, loss of reputation or the results of a dishonorable action left in the arms of disgrace. That's what disgrace means. This world is full of pride, and Jesus Christ, he can't stand pride. Prideful man, prideful woman, filled with pride in their heart. It says, when pride comes, then comes disgrace. But with humility comes wisdom. Humility, humility comes from Christ. When you let God humble you, when you let Jesus Christ humble you. This is part one about pride. Bye bye.